Thanks, Anna. Wouldn't you love to come home after a long day and have dinner ready to go in less than an hour? Well, you can if you pick up this book. Elizabeth Yarnell is the author of the cookbook. It's called Glorious One-Pot Meals. She joins us live in studio this morning to show us how. It's good to see you again. Good morning.
Good to see you too. Good morning.
So tell us about the one-pot meal concept.
So the whole concept is that it's healthier to eat whole foods rather than processed foods.
Right.
So I was looking for a way to cook whole foods in a more easy, more convenient way, so it would be faster for me to do on a regular basis.
Well, let's talk about it, but start to assemble one. What is this we're going to make?
Would you like to spray today?
What am I spraying?
You can, either one of these is fine. I think I'm almost out of the olive oil.
So let's use canola spray.
The canola.
Okay.
So we want to just spray our Dutch oven here.
Okay.
Now we're going to do dill salmon today.
Dill salmon.
Dill salmon, super, super easy, really great spring thing. So these are just some scallions I've cut up, and we're going to put those in the bottom with that little bit of oil. Here's our beautiful piece of coho salmon, and I forgot my tongs, so I'm just going to have to touch it.
And that's with the skin on.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I leave it on because, you know what, that's faster.
Especially right on the bottom there.
Yeah, and it's just going to come off as we eat it, so it's not a big deal.
So it's in, and how much? That's what, about a half a pound?
That's about a half a pound, a little bit more.
Okay.
Next, we're going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on it, just so it stays really nice and moist. Okay. We're going to flash cook this at a super high heat, 450 degrees.
And how long are we, when you talk flash cooking a meal like this?
It's going to take about half an hour to 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have some...
These are just some slices of garlic that I'm going to throw in here.
But hearty cuts.
It doesn't matter. It's just sliced because it's faster and easier.
Yep.
Some dill that I'm going to throw on top here. And we're going to put a couple lemon slices on.
The order with which we put it on is critical?
It is. That's actually what I have a patent on for this cooking method. Is the order of of loading the pot.
The layer. Okay, we've added the 2 slices of lemon, and we have these fingerling potatoes.
We have these little fingerling potatoes, and I just sliced some of them in half, and we're going to drop them in.
Now, your consideration for cutting these is size for eating or size for cooking, or both?
Both. I think it's going to make for a better presentation, and it's going to cook a little better if they're cut in half. So both. It's really whatever you'd like to do, whatever kind of potatoes or anything you'd like to do.
Obviously, you need a pot, though, that you can put in the oven.
You need a cast iron Dutch oven.
Okay.
That's
to make sure your oven ready.
Yep. We're going to do a little bit of sea salt and pepper here.
Okay.
I love doing this because it's so great especially for people with MS. And since I'm hosting the Land of Nutrition at the MS Walk this weekend, I wanted to do something that focused on healthy foods for people with MS. And salmon has a lot of omega-3s, which are really great for building your brain.
This is something you've had to study since you've been diagnosed as having MS for now 11 years?
Yes, that's
And it was a very sudden diagnosis for you?
It was very sudden. Actually, I went to sleep one night when I was 29, and I was fine, and I woke up the next morning, and I was blind in my right eye. That fast.
But watching you cook here, it seems like you're managing your disease rather well.
Well, thank you. I do. I really believe that food affects how you feel, and that your diet affects your health. And if you have a healthy diet, then you will be healthier.
This also adds to the simplicity for anyone, whether you're just a housewife with kids or whether you are someone who maybe with MS never knows when there'll be good days and bad days.
It's true, and it doesn't even matter. If you're just a busy person and you want to eat better, then it's a great way to cook because you can just literally throw all this stuff. Look how long it's taking me to assemble this meal. And it's going to be great. And I'm just going to throw everything in. Those are cucumbers.
Carrots and cucumbers.
Which is kind of a fun thing to cook with. I don't normally cook with cucumbers, but it's a little different for this.
We have a few seconds left, and I want you to tell me a little bit about the MS Walk coming up this Saturday morning.
It starts at 9:30 in City Park, and I will be hosting the Land of Nutrition.
Right.
It will be a great day. The funds raised at the MS Walk go for advocacy, service, and programs for those affected with MS in Colorado.
Well, you can get more information on our website as well, but obviously with Colorado having to deal with a lot of MS, this is a great opportunity for people to help out and maybe learn more. And here's what it looks like when we extract it all.
Exactly. Here's the voila moment of what it looks like when you pull it out. We have the salmon, the lemon, and lovely arrangement of vegetables.
Well, again, it's Elizabeth Yarnell's book called Glorious One-Pot Meals, and then you know more about the walk Saturday morning as well. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thank you so much.
All right, weather and traffic coming up when we come back as we take a look at the little blast of winter making its way back into Colorado. Stay with us.